And hey, we'll play some songs in a little bit once they get everything set up. We'll, I don't know, play something like I just said. Do you guys have any questions to start off with? No? No questions at all? Okay? No? None? You got a question? You don't have a question? No? Hey, you got one? No? I got one. Okay, I'm gonna tell a story. Alright, let me think of a story. Okay, if you don't know who I am, maybe I should start there because some of you are like, this is a weirdo. My name is Weirdo. Now, I'm Johnny Young Bosch. I played Adam in Power Rangers. After that, I got into voice acting. I was Vash in Trigun, Kaneda and Akira, Ichigo and Bleach. I have a band called I Shine. What else was I in? I was Bumblebee in Transformers War for Cybertron. I was in Star Wars Old Republic. I played Torian Kadera. Trying to think of games. Guy in Tails. What? Yeah, what's that? Oh, Soul Calibur 5. I am Shiba. Is that how you say it? Shiba? It's like an X, so. Skiba. I'm Skiba. Skiba. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, let me tell you a story. So, I do voice acting. And I'm gonna tell you a story about that. Alright, let me think of one. Okay, so here's one. You guys seen Wolf's Rain? No? Okay. So it's a great show and you should go see it. But anyways, I typically try to get to work early so I can go through the script and kind of know what I'm supposed to do for my character. This one day I didn't get up early enough, I didn't eat breakfast, I just rushed over. And so I was hungry, and my stomach was like, making the growling noises, and I could feel it, And I just would drink water during the session to kind of shut it up. And it's an embarrassing sound. You know it is. Everybody's been there. You've been in school taking a test and it's quiet and you start tapping your desk or shuffling papers so that nobody can hear it, right? We've all been there, right? No? Okay. So anyways, so I'm there and I'm drinking the water and I'm shutting it up and it's working for a bit, and like I feel like right before it goes, I just, and it's quiet and I'm like, all right, I got this nailed. And then out of nowhere, my stomach goes, like it didn't make like an obvious stomach growl noise. It sounded like I squeezed out a fart. And I'm in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I was so embarrassed because I'm like, that's the worst sound that could actually come out of me right now. And I could feel them looking at me. I'm thinking, man, how am I gonna explain this? Because it's like, it was in my stomach, but there's no way. And I look over and they're like, I'm like, no, it wasn't a fart. And they're like, no, you can come in and smell it. It's not a fart. And they're like, and so there's one story. Yes.
How did you come up with the name? How did you guys come up with I
Shine? Well, we started back in 2002, and we came up with a band name, and we thought it was really cool. How many of you guys are artists? Okay, have you ever drawn something and you started shading it and everything with your thumb, and you put it in a drawer, and like a couple weeks later you open it up and you're like, what? This sucks, but you thought it was really great at the time? That's kind of like what our band name was like. When we first, I had to explain that because you're going to realize it really is stupid. We called ourselves Partly Cloudy. And I thought it was like, that's so clever, because we'll be on the news all the time. But it's stupid, and I realized it was stupid later. And then we were trying to find a band name, and I was watching Crocodile Hunter. And he was out on the boat at night on a river, and he'd hold this lantern up. He's like, go look for the Bosch. And he'd see their eyes shining, from the lantern, and he'd dive in and wrestle them in the boat. And I was just watching him do this, and he just kept doing it. See the Bosch? And he'd jump in and wrestle him in, and eventually it just stuck. He said it so many times, it's like, I shine. That's what we can call ourselves. And it sounded so much cooler than Partly Cloudy, Could you imagine? Here comes Partly Cloudy! What would we do? It'd be so cheesy. We'd have to have like thunder or something. Spritzers or something. Here we are, guys. Everybody'd be like, what? Stupid. Anyways, yes. Have we gone on tour? Well, we've toured, like, we haven't gone on like a big tour. We're unsigned. We're not like signed to some label or anything. We're just, it's all us. So when you buy a CD or something, it helps us to be able to make more CDs. It doesn't go to the label or anything like that. So I don't think you can find it in the store. I mean, unless, there's a company we use for distribution called CD Baby, and they do put it in some stores, but it's easier to get it online or from us directly, you know. And you can always order from our website, and you can request it to be signed the same way. We have like 9 albums out. It's pretty good for an unsigned band. We've got like 3 more planned for this year. And oh yes, your question, the tour. So yes, we have been on tours. We went to New Zealand. We did New Zealand a bit. We've kind of gone all over, but we have done a bunch of conventions, and we use a lot of the, like they bring us to wherever, and then we'd go to play at the con, and we'd play like a couple other places. Oh yeah? Did she watch the whole thing? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Way to go. Yes. What do I want to be when I grow up? Not this. I don't know. I wanna be able to do what I like doing. We like to play. Like to act, and I just want to be able to keep doing it, you know, and be creative. Yeah, so what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, that's cool. That sounds cooler than my answer. I should think of something better when somebody asks me that. I want to save lives with my mind. Rapunzel's out there with a pot in her hand. Pan, sorry. Yeah, same thing. Where are you guys from? Whatever. Yeah, oh yeah, obviously you're from Kansas. Missouri? Yeah. Texas? Okay, I came from LA. Where are you? Who came from farther in Kansas? Georgia, wow. Hong Kong. So you were like, hey, I want to go to Anime Fest Wichita in Kansas. Ah, okay. Well, that is pretty far. Oh, you got it all figured out? The city? Check. You guys want us to play some stuff? It would have sucked if you said no. Oh, okay. So how many of you guys were not here last night at our show? It's okay, you know, we're not gonna feel like you guys are bad.
You're bad. I'm just kidding.
So we had everyone come up on stage. That was scary. I know I did. Like after I said, get up here, and however many people came up there, it was like, I don't think the stage can hold it. Oh. Hey. Check. You turned this off? I think mine should be on.
Check.
Yeah,
It's racist. Yeah, you got Maurice's right. There. Check. No. Yes, there I am. Check. Chickity check. Okay. Is the guitar out there? Sure. Okay. Can you hear my guitar and voice? It's kind of important. Is it clear enough? No, okay. Check, 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 microphone check, microphone check, 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 Alright, so I know this wasn't on the list of things that we're supposed to do playing up here, but we do what we want. And until they yell at us. But we could answer a song, or answer a question in a song if you want. If you guys have a question. And then we'll maybe sing a couple of our songs. You have a question? Okay, what's your question? What's my what? My favorite anime? That's a good question. I don't really know. I don't really know what my favorite anime is. Vampire hunter, deep bloodlust. I'm not in it, but it's cool. Muffins or cheesecakes? I would have to choose cheesecake. Muffins are boring, you only get the tops of them. No more? That's it. Yes. My favorite character, well, at least one of them would be Nero from Devil May Cry 4. I don't know what else to say about that. Alright, I got an idea. Let's do an actual song to get the whole thing going. Check this out. I got this vocal pedal that I really don't ever use. It costs a lot of money, and I'm just so impatient. I just wish that it would just do things cool, but I messed with it a little bit and I found something kind of cool in it. Is this it? Is this it?
It's called Kanye Lockdown.
Never I can sing like Kanye. We're gonna sing one of our songs, but in Kanye style.
Let me just check the key. I'm not sure if it's right.
Quickly. Alright, it's gonna sound funny. song then. Alright, so what should we make up a song about?
How are you feeling?
You should make a
Ghostbusters.
The internet.
What?
hitting the homeless lady with the quarters.
Hitting the homeless lady?
You have to tell the story though.
Well, I mean, some people don't know that story though.
My friend hadn't heard that one.
Oh my gosh, I've told it so many times already. Who has not heard the homeless story? Or, wow. Do you guys want to hear it again? Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll try to tell it fast then. What? I'll tell it fast. Okay. So, anyways, so whenever I come home from work and I exit the freeway, there's a stoplight there, and usually there's a homeless guy standing in the corner, and I always ignore him. It's not the same homeless guy, but it's a different homeless guy all the time, and I just ignore him because I'm driving. Anyways, this one day I exit the freeway, the light is red, and there's like 4 or 5 cars in front of me, and this monster truck pulls up behind me. It's tinted windows, and I couldn't see inside, but I could feel the pressure of a person inside just waiting to run me over as soon as it turned green. So anyways, I'm sitting in the car, and I'm eating carrots out of a Ziploc bag, just waiting for the light to turn green. And I look over, and I see a homeless woman. And so my heart went out to her, and I'm like, you know what, I should give her something. In LA, you have to pay for parking everywhere, so I had tons of quarters in the cup holder. None of the music helped. And so anyways, I grabbed all the quarters, and I put them in the you're just making it longer that way. Keep it the same. Anyways, and so I put this quarters in the bag, right? It's like 2 pounds worth. It's really heavy. So anyways, I roll down the window, stick my hand out there, and she's quite a distance away because there's like 4 or 5 cars in front of me. And so she sees me, and then she puts her sign down, and she holds her hands out like this. And the light changes green, and the cars in front of me just take off, you know? And so I feel like I need to take off. And so I take off. And I'm going 20 or 30 miles an hour, and I realize in that instant that there's no way she's going to be able to get these quarters from me because she's going to either hold on too long, and I'm going to pull her in the car, she's going to pull me out of the car, and one of us is going to die. And so I think, because I'm so brilliant, that all I need to do is flick my wrist like this, and it will gracefully land into her hands. So I'm going, and I'm thinking, okay, 20, 30 miles an hour, just focus, and now. So I flicked it like that, 20, 30 miles an hour, 2 pounds worth of quarters in a bag, fly in the air, and smack her in the face. They rip open, quarters go everywhere. She feels obviously devastated. I can see it in her face, like she's like, and I felt super bad about it because I was just trying to do a good thing. And I couldn't stop because I was already going so fast, so I just peeled around the corner and just kept going. And I know that she thinks that I meant to do it on purpose because it sure would look that way to anyone else, you know, like and I always tell this, that from that day before and beyond or whatever, not after, there's always been a homeless person there. After that day, never again. True story. So anyways, that's the story. I don't even know after telling that story if I want to sing a song about it. Just trying to find the melody.
'cause I'm a gentleman, and I do nice things for women. I would never do anything to hurt them. You see where this is going? So I took some quarters from my co-holder to Albert. I zipped it up, held it out the window when the light turned green and the cars started to move so fast I panicked. And I thought it, and I went so fast I realized that I was going to burn out. And I thought all I had to do was rewind, and I would watch it gracefully fall in her hands. But I realized shortly after I was wrong, because you snapped her in the face and she went down. I felt like a douchebag as I turned the corner. I screamed like a little girl. I screamed like a little girl, because I knocked out a home woman. Such a dear. No, I didn't mean to do this, but I hope she's not dead. I don't even know her name.
I don't even. Sorry. This is kind of. It's starting to depress me, actually. Is this not tight? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Thank you. For joining us. You guys want to hear this song?
dancing on the ocean, on my soul.
I'll get a little bit more time. Do you guys have any questions? You want to end a song?
It doesn't matter really. I was what the most epic prank was you ever pulled on a coworker.
Most epic prank?
Yeah.
Gosh. I don't know. That's a good question. Usually I don't get asked like actual questions. Usually I just talk about anime and Power Rangers. I don't know. Sorry, man. Yes. Who do we want it to be? Somebody who sounded similar to us but was really famous. Hey, that's a good question I have for you guys. Is who do we sound like? I mean, this doesn't really tell you, but like, you know, like our stuff that we actually, like our actual live sets or whatever.
Dashboard.
Dashboard? Okay.
Switchfoot.
Switchfoot? Okay. Those are cool bands. That's it? Okay. The song is called Dashboard Switchfoot.
Dashboard switchfoot. Sounds very technical, but it's not. When you are driving, you have a dashboard, but you don't have a switchfoot. Unless you switch your foot when you drive. Sometimes I think I can drive with my brake foot because I'm a switch footer. So I do, I switch my feet and I fly. Down the road, don't actually fly in the air. It's on pavement, you taking a picture or shooting video. I'm just curious, you don't want to answer me. Okay. Does anybody have a question? What's your question? Did you say breast? Did you say breast? Oh. Is it inappropriate to talk about breast in a bar? Are you serious? I mean, what kind of bars do you go to? Are they like kiddie bars? Where they feed you chocolate and cookies and milk? You were loudly talking about breast. Well, I think that's because it's too early to be in a bar, a drunkard. You alcoholic, what's wrong with you? Does anybody have a question? Yes. The most awkward thing that's happened in a convention. Someone asked if they could rave my voice. It was this convention actually. And it was kind of scary. Does anybody have anything else to say? I need a chorus line. You're sorry. It was yours. Oh. Was it you?
Yes. Emotional? Ooh. No. I didn't know her. I worked on the show after her, yeah. So I did not. Not that I wouldn't have. I don't know what to do now. Strangest gift ever gotten? I got donuts that were sweaty. You know how like the donut thing will have like a clear plastic thing? Like there's like dew, sweatness happening inside there. And they were, as they gave it to me, they were like, and I was like, oh, I'm so full right now. So my stomach's like, making fart noises.